4,12,380 rupees on this setup over the last 3 years. So it's safe to say that a chunk of the money that I made in college went into this. Now, I might sound stupid to some people, but trust me, I also started with a single smartphone and nothing else. My studying, working, night-long editing sessions, a Friday night gaming grind with the boys, or just watching anime, everything happens here. And that is why I am willing to invest in things that make me more productive, more efficient, or make my life a little more fun. And it all starts with the engine of the setup, my laptop, which is a Dell G3 3590. It's a mid-range gaming laptop and it's been with me for more than 3 years now, and be it games, editing softwares, or Google Chrome open with 40 different tabs, it can handle it on most days at least. Next up is probably the most worthy investment in this whole setup. Ever since I got into my third year, my life has been so much easier because I got a monitor. I cannot even imagine editing without a monitor anymore. The one that I currently have is a 29.5-inch ultrawide curved monitor from Acer, and thanks to the big ass monitor, I could finally see the millions of tools that Premiere or DaVinci had to offer. And trust me on this, dual monitor makes your life a whole lot easier. I can watch a game while I'm writing an assignment. I can even watch a tutorial and write code without switching tabs. And thanks to the ultrawide monitor, I can even have like 2 different applications open with enough space in the monitor itself. The keyboard that I'm using right now is a SKYLOONG GK75, and it is still the best keyboard that I have used till date, hands down. Let me tell you why. Firstly, it just feels amazing to type on this with the hot swappable keys, and it also has a hot swappable and customizable knob. I can customize this to anything. Now let me show you what is super cool about this keyboard. Pehli baat is the color scheme is very like pastel-y, not very bright, and it perfectly matches my vibe, honestly. Like, makes sense? Makes a little sense, I guess. I can customize anything about this keyboard using the driver software, and I can use this knob to increase or decrease volume, to navigate through timeline, or literally anything that I can think of. It's a 75% keyboard, so it's not those annoying 60% ones that does not have the arrow keys, and it's very weird. And by chance, if you are a knob person, GK75 also has 5 more buttons which can be swapped for knobs. The most unique thing I saw about this keyboard is the split spacebar. Another very cool thing is that there are 3 different modes. There's 2.4, that USB plug-in thing. There you get a small dongle type thing and you plug it in and it works with Bluetooth. That is one thing. Second is the Bluetooth mode. Without any dongle, just like you connect your headphones, you can connect this keyboard and use it. Third is the USB mode. You have a cord, so you can use this as a wired keyboard, as a wireless keyboard as well. Now on to the most important part of a keyboard, the sound. SKYLOONG uses exclusive patent keyboard gasket which gives uniform support all over the board. That is why it sounds pretty much the same at every corner of the keyboard. Now you can go to the first link in the description to check out keyboards from SKYLOONG and use the code Sankho at checkout for 15% off. Thanks for SKYLOONG for sponsoring this video. So देखो, I have experimented with a lot of mice. whatever. So basically मैंने silent mouse and फिर irregular mouse, productivity mouse, I have tried everything, but currently the one that I'm using is a Viper Mini. And it's a Razer Viper Mini, and this gets my job done. Because see, I cannot go for a regular mouse because they do not have extra buttons. I cannot go for a productivity based mouse because they are way too huge and not good for gaming, because I play games and edit as well. So this is a very nice good range gaming mouse. This is very light, and it also has these two little buttons which I have binded to like gaming abilities. And in Premiere and DaVinci I use these two buttons to cut clips and rip or delete. So that's like very handy. Now the one thing that I always forget when I'm making setup tour videos, but I think it should be included, is my chair. It is an absolute beast of a gaming chair from Greensoul. I guess its name is Greensoul Gaming Chair Ultimate. This chair was, again, it might sound a little too expensive, but I honestly have no regrets after buying this chair. It has been with me for more than 1.5 years now, and it has been doing absolutely amazing at supporting my back and being very, very comfortable. Next thing that, oh fuck. Yeah, it still works, all good, no worries. So the next thing that I have on my list is the Apple iPad Air 4. I have been using it for like a little over 2.5 years. Not something that I use like every day, but whenever I'm at working outside, I am traveling, I am getting bored anywhere else outside of my house, I can just pull this up and start working. Like this is so easy to start working. I can start writing notes with Notability. I can get into like drawing and designing things with Procreate and all these different things that I can do. And obviously I have Netflix on this. I download movies, and whenever I'm traveling in a long journey, be it flight or bus, train, whatever, I can just watch movies. This is a really valuable part of it, and honestly the only Apple product I own, because this is definitely value for money. I have been using the JBL Quantum headphones for 3 years now. They are still fine, they are absolutely fine. But one thing was in my bucket list for this year, and that was buying the best headphones that are available on the market. And damn, that is exactly what I have in my hand right now. The Sony WH-1000 XM4s, or popularly known as the Sony XM4. And when I take them off, they automatically turn off because there is a proximity sensor here. And if I put them back on again, song is back on. The noise cancellation is amazing on this. I am not sponsored by Sony. Please Sony, sponsor me. Please sponsor kar do yaar, please. As I was saying, when someone comes to talk to you, you put your hand on this and you can hear everything that is going on outside. And this has become part of my setup, like all day, every day, to the gym, खाना बनाते time, गाना सुनते time, काम करते time, पढ़ाई सब कुछ all the time. XM4s. And in extras, I obviously have my mic, my light, and I also have something over here. I'll show you. Okay, this one is a very hefty investment from my side, but this looks like a very normal lens, right? But there are actually two filters on this. I'll show you both. This is the first one, and this is the second one. This is a very basic UV filter. This almost doesn't do anything. It blocks UV rays, but again, nothing's gonna happen to my lens anyway from a UV ray. But the point is, this protects the lens. So even if there's like dust flying or sand or water, whatever comes onto my lens, it blocks everything and keeps my actual lens safe. Now this thing, will you believe me, this filter is actually worth like 9,000 rupees. This is a Tiffin Pro Mist filter. And what this does is it makes everything look dreamy. I'll show you. Put it back on. And yeah, there you go. And the lens that I'm currently using is also something that I bought later. That was not with my camera. And that costed me around like 17,000. I don't know if this counts as a test setup, but this is a very cool light that I own. It is from Ulanzi. I can like literally change colors. I have like different modes. Amazing. This is a fire engine, this is an ambulance, and this is a cop car. Very cool. This is, if you're wondering what this is just a diffuser, nothing else. The real light looks like this. If you want to get into filmmaking, lighting is the most important thing. It is basically painting with light. So having these small lights makes it really smooth, and I'm currently learning how to light my shots really well, and most of the times whenever it's as production time, I do spend a lot of time behind shots, and yeah, 3000 for this, completely worth it. In extras, I also do have my big light. As you can see, I can change the temperature with this dial, I can change the brightness with this dial. And one thing I know about this setup is that it is forever evolving. I am planning to build a whole as gaming PC by the next February or something. I'm planning a lot about it, and there are more delicious videos coming on this channel very soon. So if that is something that you want to see, hit the subscribe button and get along with us. Honestly, we're good friends here. Well, jokes aside, thanks a lot for watching the video. Do leave a like and subscribe if you want to tag along with my journey after college. I am pretty unsure of a lot of things that I want to do or the path that I want to take, but I would love to take you with me on this journey. Take care. Bye bye.